Hi, I'm Russell Broadhead, founder of Heroes of Hearing, and you might be experiencing some challenges with your hearing. Have you noticed that when people are speaking that they're either sound too soft or they're loud enough and they're just not clear enough? Are you missing that clarity? There could be things that are happening with your hearing that you're not aware of, and that's why we do a hearing assessment, a hearing evaluation to find out exactly what's happening, to make sure that if we do have hearing loss that we're treating it right away and not delaying it, because it will have an effect on the brain and your memory. So some of the signs that you can look for are, one, like, am I raising the volume on the TV? Do other people tell me the TV volume's too loud? Is my phone volume maxed to where it's as loud as it can go, and I still feel like I'm pushing it as hard as I can against my ear and still struggling to hear? Am I asking other people to repeat and I'm saying, what? Huh? Beg your pardon? Say that again. And I'm doing that more often. A lot of times we'll notice maybe some of these things when we're in a group or a crowd, where we're at a restaurant or there's more noises, and we can start to see something's not right. And that's what will start happening at the beginning stages of hearing loss. But then it gets to the point where now it sounds like everybody's muffled, or they're not enunciating or speaking clear enough. And these things can sneak up on us to where we don't realize for the last 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, we've been starting to lose our hearing and starting to struggle. So if that's you or somebody you know, we definitely would love to be able to see you and help you hear. So click the button below or send this link to them where they can actually schedule an appointment with our office, and we'll go through and test their hearing and get them a great baseline so they know where they're at. And if they do have hearing loss, let them or you know, hey, what are the next steps? So hearing loss is something that sneaks up on us. If I was to ask you, hey, how often do you see your dentist? You might say, oh, I get cleanings done twice a year. Oh, well, how often do you see your ophthalmologist? Oh, I get my eyes checked once a year. Oh, how many times do you get your hearing checked? And then all of a sudden I hear crickets, because it's like, am I supposed to get it checked? Yes. So again, your hearing is a vital sense for you to pick up data and information around you. And not just that, but our hearing connects us with people. So if you're familiar with Helen Keller, again, she was born both blind and deaf, and she was asked, well, out of all the senses, like, which one would you have? And she explained to the person, most people would think, I want my sight. I want to see things, right? But not hear anything. But she said, well, my sight connects me with objects. It connects me with things. But my hearing connects me with people. And it's so true. And if you are starting to go through that process where you're asking others to repeat and you're starting to feel a little bit isolated and starting to feel annihilated because we're not being included in the group, because we're not quite understanding everything, and people are getting tired of always repeating everything over and over again, that isolation can start to turn into depression and cause other issues. So we really here at Heroes of Hearing focus on a holistic approach. We want to help you overall hear, not just with your hearing, but your overall health. So all of these things are kind of tied together, but sometimes we can't connect the dots. And that's one of the things that we help you do, is connect the dots and realize, hey, these issues that you're struggling with, hey, we just tested your hearing. You do have hearing loss. That's why you're struggling, right? And then we start to look at what the next options, next steps would be in the journey to better hearing. So again, if this resonates with you or somebody that you can think of that could use this, definitely reach out, send them this video, have them sign up, schedule an appointment with our office here in Tucson, and we'd love to be able to see them and help them. I've had other patients where they've said, well, they already have hearing aids, or they're leaving them in a drawer. That's not normal. So if they have any type of hearing device and they're not hearing well with them or leaving them in a drawer, then we really need to get to the bottom of what's happening. Do they have old hearing devices that aren't functioning and working properly? Did they get devices that actually were the wrong fit and they actually don't fit their hearing loss at all? Or do they have hearing aids that are doing the job, but they waited so long to begin treatment that their brain's atrophied to the point where it can't process the sound like it needs to. Like all these questions I have, and that's why we do the full assessment to find out what's happening. I definitely want you or the person that's struggling with their hearing understand what's going on so we can address the root cause, and also have you bring a loved one in. So if it's you that you're struggling, bring your spouse in, bring a family member. Being able to help them to understand what's happening and going on really helps. So as you schedule your appointment, you can again click the link below to do that. And I'm so excited to get to know you and meet you and help you out the best that we can here at Heroes of Hearing. And again, thank you for spending the time and watching this video. And I want you to have an amazing day.